teasing Cloud9. Who's correct here, James, as they get ready to take on this North American Titan?
Well, I think we're about to find out, Jorby. G2 going to be a different beast altogether. Everyone saw the breakdown from M80 yesterday, but Cloud9, they're a team that's got all the pieces. They've gone the distance against G2 in one of these regional events as well, or one of these online qualifiers rather, before. So we know that Cloud9 can hang with G2.
Atomic will start with beast mode. Beast mode was flying all over the place yesterday. Sure, Daniel hit the highlight with a sick reset double tap. But beast mode at the center of this G2 team always seems to be at the right spot and the right place. And Neil can't get across the post. Lion Blaze with no boost was hoping he could tip it in, but too wide.
And a great job from Beast Mode for playing both of those options. You saw the fake come through, but Beast Mode jumping up perfectly, cutting off either that first shot or the second shot. Good defense to start out for G2.
Lion Blaze waiting in the midfield yesterday for Cloud9. Oh, they bumped into each other.
I mean, Atomic cut Beast Mode off when Beast Mode had the boost to make that play. So even though Atomic was called off, it was too late.
Got to be careful as well. Remember the last time these teams met in the playoffs, Cloud9, when they were omelet, did force G2 or did take them to Game 7. But they get scored on here as an unfortunate 50 kicks straight out to Atomic. Zeniel did what he could to recover, but a poor 50 leads directly to a goal.
Nice shot from G2. Good recovery from those tough defensive positions they found themselves in early. You saw Lion Blaze actually had a line on that ball as well, driving off the post, hoping to get to it, just misreading that ball slightly. So G2 looking very sharp, though Cloud9 did have that early offensive pressure. We'll see if they can keep that up.
Lion Blaze on top of it, but not able to get the follow-up. That will be a problem. They faced a lot of pressure last time G2 played against them. Knowing how Cloud9 were against M80 when they were just posted on defense the whole time, James, they would love to get aggressive again. But right now, you don't have enough boost to do that. You can barely complete a passing play. They find Zeniel in stride, but no boost, and Percy has to buy some time.
You're already seeing Lion Blaze run upfield, looking for those bumps, looking for those entryways. We saw him land a big bump on Nas yesterday against M80 in a key situation, so look for him to do more of that today against G2.
Beast Mode breaks through again. Atomic sits low underneath.
That angle!
My God, Beast Mode. What in the world is that?
Beast Mode has such a tight angle to hit here. Only had 14 boost as well. He had Zeniel and Percy racing back. The window was so small, but Beast Mode still hit it. Kind of reminded me of Luke Skywalker turning off the computer, still hitting the shot.
You know, he's seen that read a million times. Looking from his cam, it definitely looked like he had it lined up beforehand as well. So definitely trusting in the force on that. As Beast Mode going for another. Just wide of the mark, and nobody pulled off from Cloud9. They'll keep the ball close as Lion Blaze breaks through on a 50 back to Percy.
That's a good shot, and that will be Cloud9 on the board. We saw some good pressure from Cloud9. Atomic trying to get this ball out to the side wall, had nobody back. You wonder where Daniel was on that rotation. He was just a step too slow getting back.
For Cloud9, it's kind of what helped them the last time is that omelet G2 game in the playoffs. Sometimes G2 get ahead of themselves, over-rotate, but this is just a play from Cloud9, and Beast Mode demos the last man, Zeniel, and he makes the save. Beast Mode all over the place.
Beast Mode, he's made multiple good defensive plays already. Now will be last man back. He's gonna leave this boost for Atomic. Now going off the ceiling. Musty up to Atomic, who goes for the corner pass. Beast Mode, low boost, will still shoot it, hoping to force a rebound. See what Atomic can do here. Gets beat by Lion Blaze. Beast Mode keeps the ball in.
Unfortunately, Lion Blaze couldn't keep the ball tight. Beast Mode was right in position again. He doesn't need the touch because Daniel's right behind him, and Lion Blaze still getting starved. Percy finally wins the corner boost against Beast Mode. That puts Beast Mode the whole way back in his half, and a chance for Cloud9 to break through.
Percy contested immediately. Zeniel, all the boost used there. We'll see if G2 can start a quick counter. Daniel will lob it up to Beast Mode. Beast Mode, flip reset off the ceiling. We've seen him do this before. Goes for the pass instead, but Daniel was rotating out.
And such a threat every time he's on the ball. Really, any player on G2, pick your poison. Zanil trying to find the antidote. Lion Blaze is back, and no play there for Cloud9.
Multiple shots from Cloud9 have narrowly missed. We're about to hit this final minute of gameplay. Cloud9, though they're trailing, have had a lot of possession in G2's half. Oh, that's a missed touch there, and a big save from Percy.
Percy jumped early. He knew that was a bad touch. He knew he just had to jump and hope that he was in the right lane. Beast Mode hit it right into him. 45 seconds left, though. This is not the half of the pitch they want to be on.
Oh, missed touch, it's open potential.
Beast Mode covers again.
Beast Mode is so fast, and now he's got a chance on the other end. Couldn't get around the ball. You saw him run out of boost.
He is a problem for Cloud9. They're breaking down. There are some mistakes coming out from G2 even, but Beast Mode's covering every angle. Percy back over to Lion Blaze, trying to shorten up this space a little bit. But Beast Mode's got a full tank of boot. He can do whatever he wants. Boosts, but you know, it does feel like he's got the boot power up.
Kicking ran out of boost and has rotated out. Zanil's also on zero, but a team bump knocks Atomic off the ball. Still gets the corner steal, but this gives the ball back to Cloud9 for a brief moment until Atomic lands that demo from behind, and it looks like G2 close this game out. Maybe we'll get one more.
Oh.
Daniel's gonna go for the pass over to Atomic, and they keep it up. The boldness from G2.
And no one has boost on Cloud9, so that was gonna be a difficult transition. Well, James, everyone on the desk built the story up. It was gonna be difficult for Cloud9. Beast Mode covering G2. They had a couple of chances. It was tight. You didn't have a lot of boost. And that's the way you don't want to play. Can they find a way to start controlling the boost game against G2? Because otherwise, we're rinse repeat here on Forbidden Temple.
Atomic. Push that ball downfield, low boost. Trying to win this 50. Does land the demo. Paves the way for an opportunity. Beast Mode looking for a way in. Atomic with Beast Mode in support. Now off the ceiling. Kicked back. Wonderfully played there by Cloud9. This is the top defense in North America, so you expect them to be able to shut down those attacks consistently, and they've done so.
So far, Cloud9 looking for a way in. G2 happy to let them play that ball on the edge towards the box. Not feeling any threat from Cloud9, whose touch goes right back into Beast Mode's bumpers. Percy, a heavy touch. He has to use his boost just to 50 Atomic, but he got it back to Lion Blaze. 2 commit from G2. Zanil has an opening, but Beast Mode was in the air. Zanil plays it away. Percy with some boost, a quick pop. We saw Lion Blaze, though, on the midfield. Percy was hoping he would go, but the angles were covered.
The traded demo, brief 2v2. Lion Blaze, decent amount of boost in the tank. Will try to stay behind this. Does get the double to get this deep in G2's half. Now Daniel air dribbles up the gut before it's stopped briefly by Zanil. Now Atomic takes over off the backboard looking for Beast Mode. Couldn't find it. Beast Mode last back, and he wins that 50 and might get another touch here. There's a whiff. Chance now for Daniel going for a double. Tough angle, and it's blocked by Percy.
Lion Blaze has felt desperate on his last 2 challenges. He's dove from a disadvantage, and his team has been a little spread on the last 2 pushes. Credit to the back wall. They've been able to clear it out, but it's still scary knowing that Cloud9 are just a step behind on these 50-50s. If you're a Cloud9 fan out there, wondering where the hope is for this series, you're thinking about that last playoff game, but you're also thinking about how starved Cloud9 have been. They've not been able to dictate pace of play at all. Atomic forcing the 50 to buy time. Zanil with a nice catch to start the push for Cloud9.
And Beast Mode still reads it. It's going to be a rebound now. Or loose ball for Daniel to try to take over. Atomic sidewall double, hits it off the backboard. Tough read for Lion Blaze, but he still hits it downfield where Percy was waiting for it. Daniel in Beast Mode with a topped off tank, but Beast Mode has to fight to get back to that ball. Still gets a booming clear downfield. Yeah,
Lion Blaze playing a close second man there. He's seeing that 50, thinks at least neutral or pops off the ceiling, but Beast Mode got such a clean touch, and now the shot's so threatening. Zanil felt the need to cover. It was just wide, and Percy clears them out. But this is as far as they get, and then this guy keeps getting in the way on defense. Nice 50. Lion Blaze tried to counter with his own, but Percy stuck in the net as Daniel free, falling back to the ground for Beast Mode. Almost would have lined that one up. No shot for G2 just yet. Still unable to score, and that's just wide of the net.
Beast Mode opted to play keep away, and that led to the shot, but G2 trying to navigate their way around this. real tough Cloud9 defense that has refused to give anything up this game. Both teams' defense is playing quite well. We're under 2 minutes left to go, still no goal.
G2 having some trouble shuffling this ball out of their corner. But they've gotten a couple of boosts. Atomic and Daniel starting to get low. Weak side of G2's rotation. Cloud9 looking for a way in. Lionblaze, small touch, but everyone abandoned the play. Zanil has to play beast mode on the 50. Lionblaze wins the touch, but Percy too far behind, and that seems to be every single Cloud9 push, James. They get a solid 50 in front and maybe a passing idea, but nobody's there to commit.
Oh, a shot gonna challenge Lionblaze. Cloud9 happy to sit back, and they're a team, Jorby, that even if they are not getting many offensive opportunities, they have that threat to score on the solo. We've seen Lionblaze land those bumps before, but now we see a drop-down pass from G2. Off the bar from Daniel. Great chance, wonderful idea from G2, couldn't execute.
That one, well, maybe he'll want that one back, depending on the result. A demo from Zanil, opening it up. He took out beast mode. Atomic getting chipped. Percy stays on. Zanil has to buy time, look for an angle for Lionblaze. He's already in the air. In beast mode, they cannot get this man off the ball. 4 saves. Daniel won't get credited for a save, but effectively was with Atomic right behind him, still sitting underneath, and G2 break out again.
Cloud9 did a great job boost starving G2 on that attack. Saw Percy stealing that corner boost, but G2 right back on it. Backboard pass to Daniel. A miss from Lionblaze. It's off the post.
What?
Again? It's somehow kept out of net. Raw panic on the goal line from Cloud9, but somehow they escape unscathed.
I want to see that one again, because Zanil was in straight hope mode. It was hopium all day. He just backs up. He's got nothing in the tank. He hopes the ball just gets hit into him. It's not over, though. 0 seconds. G2 have the ball in the air. Daniel, catch on the reset. He still got it. Dropped it behind the ball. We got OT in game 2.
I guess that's why they're the #1 defense, Jorby.
I guess so.
They figure it out.
Oh, man. #1 in North America in goals against. You put that against the most offensive team in North America, #1 in goals for. You get exactly what you got last time these two teams met in the playoffs. A lot of G2 hitting the bar. Lionblaze getting a cheeky opportunity or two. But I'd love to find a way to force G2 to respect them a little bit here as Lionblaze puts it out to the side. Atomic going quickly for the read. Percy's missed the ball. And Cloud9, they need to find consistent contact. Eventually, G2 are going to punish these whiffs.
And you saw Beast Mode win that race into the corner, going for a double again. We've seen him hit a tight angle shot from that area before, and that one almost floating in, but Zanil there to get back just in time. Beast Mode trying to get this cleanly and does so. Up to the ceiling. It's another touch, trying to make the play happen all on his own, but couldn't get it on that final stretch. You saw the ball get just too far away. Couldn't make the shot.
And still can't find a way out. Daniel in possession, and Percy barely picking up the save. Lionblaze lets that ball fall right into beast mode, giving a clear angle for Zanil, but he's boostless. Daniel will get the free touch. He'll go for the hard pass to Atomic. Cleanly down. Denied by Percy. Cloud9, every touch on defense, it goes right back to a G2 player. Have to find a way to secure the ball. They're trying to catch Daniel out from an aggressive position. Lionblaze playing Atomic's touch. Nothing. You saw Zanil playing super back. Percy's back in his own box. No play.
Atomic beat to that ball as well, but Daniel back in time. Beast Mode leaving it for Daniel. Big boom, G2 positioned for an attack. Daniel up to Beast Mode. Beast Mode going for the double, but Percy's there on low boost to make sure he can't get it.
G2 have dominated the blue third. Atomic back to Beast Mode on the foot reset pass. Daniel not gonna get a touch as Lionblaze fell down and put it off his line. Percy just trying to keep it away from G2, but playing keep away is proving impossible in Beast Mode. Thought Zanil would be there. He ripped it off the post and missed the shot.
Another chance that's so close for G2, but now we see C9 on the counterattack. Percy got the mid-boost spawn. Atomic cutting it off for Daniel. Daniel has enough boost to maybe get back to it, but bails out of the play and looks for a demo instead. Lionblaze with a huge dunk on Beast Mode will put Cloud9 on the attack, and that's game for Cloud9!
They're not gonna go down so easy in this series. Lion Blaze gets a massive 50. Atomic has no boost, too slow, gets kicked out of the way, opening the gates for Percy, and we got a series on our hands.
And that's exactly what Cloud9 loves to do. Turtle perfect in the shooting department. And they weren't that game, and they paid the price.
Just to emphasize the point, G2, as a team, have 2.94 goals per game. That is a lot. It's good for number one, but you held them to 0, and maybe G2 held themselves to 0 a little bit. It just goes to show you how rare it is for G2 to not convert some of these chances, despite having so much pressure and despite Beast Mode doing stuff like that. But Lion Blaze already in position, so the rebound easily denied by Cloud9. Beast Mode demoing Lion Blaze, hoping for a clean and safe route out. He gets it back to Daniel. Oh.
Atomic hoping to move in. Beast Mode up against Zenil, but Zenil wins that challenge as well. Beast Mode very rarely loses these races at the midfield, but he has multiple times. Cloud9's midfield game has stepped up.
I think everyone was playing Atomic's touch or Atomic's 50 against Lion Blaze. Lion Blaze, he turned off, acted like he was going to play it hard, and then caught the ball to get it to Zenil. All of G2 had to make up a couple of steps. Gave Zenil just enough of an angle to break through the midfield line. Lion Blaze, if he keeps looking like this, could be a ticket for Cloud9. Really force G2 to stretch and punish them for their earlier woes. G2 aren't able to get many shots on, only 3 shots on that last push.
Atomic looking to get this ball up to Daniel. This is a double tap ball, but again, it's broken up. Zenil once more and even gets another touch. Throwing off Beast Mode, infield pass, Zenil gets by Atomic. Did Atomic side flip the wrong way? Looked like he was low boost. But Zenil deserved this goal, Jorby. He did so much work to get that opportunity.
He did. Atomic side flipped off the ball. You're right, he didn't have any boost in the tank. He picked up 1 pad, but he had the line. The 50 maybe goes to his opposite side. Maybe not a guarantee he doesn't get blown through on that play, but he had his nose lined up on the ball as he side flipped. G2, not what you want to see, but you also don't want Zenil getting free shots like that. In the third, Daniel pops it down against Lion Blaze, but there's no angle for Beast Mode to attack. Percy stuffs them. Beast Mode, without any boost, hopes he can keep the push alive. Daniel's got a full tank. He just forces him off the ball. Percy gets a free touch.
That's what Zenil has been doing this whole game. He has been forcing G2 off the ball, predicting the touches, getting up so fast, but now Beast Mode with brute strength wins this ball through. And I mean, there was so much traffic. You could see Atomic was up as well.
Oh yeah, Percy, he was looking at Atomic at first, realized the pass wasn't gonna happen, but by that point, it's too late. Beast Mode has momentum, his nose is square on the ball, and Percy has to attack from above. Good luck making that save at the point of recognition. Now Percy having to make another stop on the back wall, try to break his team out. G2 sending the house and making the most of it.
Beast Mode taking matters into his own hands there. Oh, Lion Blaze is cooking, goes for the bump. Excellent defense from Daniel, who was finally able to dodge that aggression from Lion Blaze and get the stop.
Zenil also forcing a hard commit out of G2. They lost the ball. Lion Blaze deep pass, and Beast Mode cuts right underneath it. Daniel just forces Percy off the ball, giving Atomic a chance. Also has nothing in the tank. The couple of steals that had worked, Atomic was trying to contest his corner canister. He lost it. Percy holds the 50 on the dodge. Wave dash recover, but a broken pass attempt means G2 get the play.
Daniel hoping this corner spawns on him. You can see him sitting there, but it doesn't. Beast Mode with a chance to solo potentially. What a first touch. He's gonna go for another 50, but it's up and over him. Really nicely played by Lion Blaze to get that ball all the way out to G2's half.
And Zenil to cover on the initial challenge. Beast Mode feeling like he had to let it go a little earlier than he maybe wanted to, and how about Zenil? Moving through the midfield line, dishes one to Percy.
What a game Zenil is having now. That time dusting 2 players from G2. Percy saw it develop the whole way, had full confidence that Zenil was gonna get it to him. Zenil is too fast out there.
It's definitely not like game 2. G2 dominating the Cloud9 third. Oh, Daniel, nice reset. Oh, Zanil dove back with no boost. First defender was dusted. Daniel moving the air.
Daniel getting a perfect flip reset. You can see Zanil locked into his trajectory early because of that low boost. And that is a step-up play from Daniel. G2 needed something to stop the bleeding, and they found it. Now another chance off kickoff. Beast mode gonna go for a 50. Popped up, Daniel. Keep possession, hoping to buy time for teammates to get boost.
He does just that. Atomic stays in. Very aggressive support this game, no matter what his boost total has been. Just that full faith attack that G2 have that make them so unbeatable. Beast mode swinging across. Nice
Bomb.
shades Zanil off of it. And like you said, bumped, allowing Cloud9 to get right through again.
But he got back to it. Used up all his boost though. Atomic gonna look for Beast Mode, who's staying upfield with no boost. Finally gets the corner, but Percy gets a nice setup over to Zanil. Zanil gonna try to do some heavy lifting on his own. 50 from Atomic, back to Beast Mode. Beast Mode trying to read the defense. Atomic chipping it forward. Beast Mode hunting for a demo.
Everyone on the back line for Cloud9. Zanil takes a forward position, gets a demo. Beast Mode last back, double tap Zanil! On top of Beast Mode and on top of the scoreboard.
Zanil is locked in, lands a demo, sees Beast Mode last back, goes for the perfect double tap, putting it up and behind Beast Mode. That is the play you have to make. You shoot right away, Beast Mode will probably get that block, but going for the double up and over Beast Mode's shoulder. Wow, that was so precise and so good from Zanil, who is having an incredible series.
Cloud9 creating opportunities on the counterattacks. Lion Blaze doing a lot of dirty work to make sure G2 don't get any more free air dribbles. Zanil aggressive, another demo. Lion Blaze posted on his own corner. And he'll go in, take the 50, just put it on the ground, and it's GG, but hang on. Here comes G2, here comes Beast Mode, taken away by Zanil, but that ball still has to hit the ground. Daniel, lost it. And how about it, James? Cloud9 taking the lead in the set.
And how about Zanil? He was at midfield. The fact that you are dusting Beast Mode multiple times when normally it's the other way around. Normally Beast Mode's 2 car lengths ahead of anyone contesting him. This time it's the opposite.
No timeout for G2. All the players in Sathu decide. Nah, we got the next one. Let's keep on playing. Cloud9, while game 2 was certainly just straight up defense simulator. I mean, G2 dominated in the air on their half in game 2. Was not the same story in game 3 though. You talk about the midfield presence, the aggression from Cloud9, forcing G2 out on a lot of these possessions. Lion Blaze tried to cut in front of that again. The blindside challenge doesn't quite work out. Percy stays disciplined on the back wall, but a weak touch and another weak shot. Lion Blaze easily plays it back up to Percy.
More team play from Cloud9. See a double commit. Atomic, will he pass? Wasting a lot of time. Flip reset. It's it out to Daniel. Daniel's shot almost up and over Zanil. Atomic going for it again. Back to the ball. Goes for a 50, but you saw that no one from Cloud9 jumped at the ball. They were playing the block. Now another chance for Atomic, goes for goal, and that stopped as well.
Of this Lion Blaze discipline on the goal line. He comes out of net initially, sees Beast Mode, just backs up a little bit, and he's in a spot to play defensively again. I love Lion Blaze vision right now. Really making great decisions on and off the ball, helping conduct this rotation. Sometimes that stuff doesn't show up on the scoreboard. He is doing that work right now. Percy finds a way through. G2 just let it go and try to play it back. They want the free touch. Instead of Beast Mode, it'll be Daniel, but too heavy of a touch. And now Cloud9 take it again.
Beast Mode's all the way down on the opposite side of the field, and you can see Atomic low on boost as well. Great chance for Cloud9. Little touchdown pass. And now in the rebound, it's Zanil, barely tipped up by Atomic. Another shot here for Cloud9. Percy goes for the double, sets it up, knocks it down. Cloud9 in the lead once more.
He knows the right side is open. Zanil planted it on Atomic's nose. He couldn't hang on to the ball, and Percy punishes the G2 defense.
And you saw the struggle from G2. Beast Mode dove in on a challenge and was all the way on the opposite side of the field and got boost from Cloud9's corner. And had to take so long to rotate back that his teammates were stuck in net and could not get any boost of their own. And eventually, Cloud9 cashed it in.
Cloud9 trying to answer some questions of yesterday's performance. A lot of people just saying, M80, poor game. How did you lose to Cloud9? Look at Cloud9 right now. With a 1-goal lead, a chance to put G2 on not just single or even double match point, but triple match point. Lion Blaze looking for a clear out. And they are giving G2 everything they have. They're starting to struggle to get the clears. Lion Blaze, no boost. He needs Percy's help. He avoids the bump and gets by Daniel and gets the 50 out downfield. Huge play from Percy.
It's going to streak across net as well. Daniel back to the ball, flip reset. Goes high, but Zanil there to shut it down once more. It always feels like someone from Cloud9 is there. Whether you're going to the backboard, decide to take it low and go for the shot. Multiple players ready for it, and that's a miss on the goal line. Fortunately for G2, it kicked straight up, but G2 are not able to find many answers to this Cloud9 defense. Maybe a small opening, but Zanil clears it out of the middle.
Beast Mode, no boost, playing tight, but too fast for him to chase. Atomic also playing right behind Beast Mode. G2 still got the ball. They got all the midfield boost as well. All the fuel you could need. They're trying to find a way through, but Beast Mode, the pincher, Zanil in the perfect spot for it, and he moves down the field. Atomic trying to bump him off the play. Successful to give it back to his team, but Percy finds his way to the ball. And Lion Blaze feeling Daniel, plays Beast Mode instead, and that's what I'm talking about. James, his vision, is it possible for G2 to figure out? Beast Mode, another shot, it's wide, and maybe the best shot he may have had because Lion Blaze was completely boost starved.
Oh, G2's cooking,
shot.
And that shot's blocked as well. Zanil, zero boost save again, now off the ceiling. Trying to work, I don't know if he intended to back pass that. But regardless, G2, ever since that Daniel double tap, had the boost advantage. We're starting to wear down that Cloud9 defense, but they just can't find answers. That shot high as well. Beast Mode out of boost, self-pass from Daniel, but Lion Blaze gets the stop. Cloud9 barely hanging on.
Well, Beast Mode was running riot in game 1, and now G2 are getting chances. They have to do it on pace, in stride, which does make those shots a little more difficult, but let's be honest, G2 can absolutely hit those. They should be hitting those. They do hit those, but they're not. Against Cloud9, 20 seconds left, and Cloud9 have 3 game wins. Lion Blaze breaks free. Daniel desperately trying to buy time, but Lion Blaze still with control across. More boost stolen, more time wasted, more Percy in front of your box, more giveaways from Daniel as he's forced into a heavy touch. Zanil tracks him with perfection, and James, he gets it downfield. Guess what? Cloud9 have 3 game wins. They may eliminate G2 in 5.
Hold up.
Wait, he got
it. Now it's going to be over, surely. That was disastrous from G2. On that final play, they team bump each other off the ball. And there's been no...
good luck making a top 4 again. But now you beat G2. If you get to the top 2, now it's going to be a lot harder to shake you out of one of those 4 spots in London. Cloud9 getting signed, previously Omelette. This G2 series went 7 in the playoffs last time they played. Cloud9 on victory point now. Will they fold or will they find a way through?
Let's see what adjustments come out after the timeout. Beast Mode trying to force this ball through. Daniel with some time, good control. 50 it over. Zanil hitting it to the corner. And another thing you wonder, Jarby, is if you'll see some nerves start coming out from Cloud9 now that they are right there. They've been there before against G2. Will they be able to clutch up and finally close it out? It's one thing to be on match point, another thing entirely to close out a series, especially against a team like G2.
We do find out quickly what kind of team you are based on how you perform on that victory point. Lion Blaze finding a cheap pass to Percy. And cheap always feels great when you get that bang for your buck.
Lion Blaze, he's a heat-seeking missile. Beast Mode, you've got to check that rear view mirror. And if you do, chances are you'll see Lion Blaze coming. That time, no time to react. And we've got another lead for Cloud9. Will they be able to do it?
It really has been the adjustment, hasn't it? After game one, Lion Blaze seems to have an eye on beast mode wherever he is. Atomic trying to find his way to beast mode. Beast mode, he's jumping from low boost. He's jumping from behind. He'll stay as an option downfield, but again, no boost. And both angles covered. Zanil on the right with Lion Blaze on the left, and he's just holding on to the ball. Beast Mode's hoping he coughs it up, but Lion Blaze not as healthy as can be. Beast Mode hopping on an aggressive play there. Second to third man pass, and G2 break out.
Beast Mode will keep this on his own, trying to make a fast play, hope for a rebound chance for his teammate. There's a demo, Zanil taking Daniel out. Poor Daniel getting demoed again. Oh, and Atomic missed the corner boost steal. Will get the other one. That could have been much worse for G2.
Another boomer. That's going to be tough. Beast Mode somehow gets a productive touch to Daniel. Atomic now winning touches. I was shocked that the hard play worked there, but it shows you if you can just win that 50 like Beast Mode did, all of a sudden you have a play, despite there being a defender right there. And Daniel had some space created by Beast Mode, shooting from the side wall and missing off the post.
We did see Beast Mode land that demo. Zanil up at the midfield. Beast Mode.
They gotta convert those, right? Like, G2 are not shooting well at all, James.
Are they not shooting well, or is Cloud9 just blocking every shot?
It's a little bit of both, but I mean, Daniel
it is a little column A, a little column B.
For sure.
Daniel's been struggling with his shooting accuracy since the beginning of this series. But all of G2 have not been able to hit their marks. Now a chance again, Atomic shot, that time he does! Zanil was up high, Atomic reading what the defense is giving him and locks that in. You can see how high Zanil is on the wall. Perfect vision from Atomic.
It would be fine for Zanil to be on the wall if Percy had been underneath, but Percy left the play as G2 were heading towards net. Maybe thought Zanil was going to go out, but I'm sure Zanil was hoping he had coverage underneath. But Percy took himself out of the play momentarily, and no one there to defend that shot. That's not a mistake that you want to see from Cloud9. On Aquadome, another boomer downfield. Have to get set back up. It's not where you let your foot off the gas pedal. Don't lose that confidence that got you to this point in the series. Beast Mode sitting underneath. Doesn't win the boost, so he can't really do much with this ball. Unless Anil hits it right to you, but that's back to Percy.
Daniel, go for another 50. You'll see what Atomic does. Goes up for touch, but Lion Blaze there to 50. Ball back down to Beast Mode. Beast Mode by 1. Looking to see where the defense is. You can see the bump attempt racing in. It was the right idea from G2, but they, again, couldn't execute it. Beast Mode wasn't able to get the flip reset to set up the shot, and no demo either.
Yeah, those C9 cameras are swiveling on defense. You don't get to the #1 defense by having poor defensive structure or poor awareness about where the opponent is. Atomic.
Oh, double commit.
Yeah, Daniel has to recover and use all of his boost. Headed back to the corner. Beast Mode tries to cut, and he will cut. You can see the anxiety from G2 as well. It seems like they think every Cloud9 touch is a threat that they have to contend with, especially in front of the box here. Atomic has a chance to quiet things down. You can feel the tension rising with under a minute left. Tied up, Cloud9 still have a chance to end this now.
So many double commits and also team bumps from G2. You haven't seen them make this many mistakes in quite some time, but it's just the pressure that Cloud9 is putting them in and how awkward Cloud9's making things. You can see Beast Mode in reverse, trying to get back into position, and Daniel and Atomic Beast Mode all within a meter of each other as they try to break out. They might even make it work.
You know, you had no boost, so all right, everyone turtle up, get together. If they hit, they can't beat all of us together, right?
Oh, and another team bump!
And he let it go. Daniel has to get back. He's got the boost. Percy puts it up. G2 all out of sorts. And there's not even that much pressure. Cloud9 are just looking up and giving him scary face. Reduces your speed harshly for sure, but you can still move. G2, overtime for their tournament life. Cloud9 making a bid for the major in this series.
G2, they are struggling to stay standing.
Daniel, oh. I thought Daniel was going to shoot that, but I guess shooting also wasn't the best option. try to play it underneath between two defenders, but that's the thing, James. The layers have been there for Cloud9. You try to split two, the third one pops out right between. Zaniel uncomfortable, makes a great touch. Atomic has to dive in, and guess who's there? Lion Blaze, but he's got no boost, and Daniel has the ball. He has no support. Oh, he needed it. Beast mode coming in, but Percy, unbeatable on the back line.
Cloud9, another huge stop, but G2 keep going, far down and in. Atomic is the hero for G2 in Game 5.
Oh, Zaniel, he's looking at beast mode, and then he looks at Percy, and he never sees Atomic coming on the left side of his screen. He starts driving up as if Percy's gonna play the ball, and then Atomic comes in at supersonic and top bins the ball over the top of it.
Close it out here in Game 6. G2 gets a little bit of momentum, but I mean, maybe they just want to get back into it, because overall, Jorby, Atomic had to pull one out of the hat to get G2 that win.
He did. It didn't look like G2 had anything. He made a desperate situation into a favorable situation. And now all eyes are on Cloud9. You mentioned the timeout. I agree with you.
Double demo.
We always say that after 2 losses, a timeout seems to be most effective when it comes out. Game 7, I'll be honest with you, I don't know the stat off the top of my head for Game 7 timeouts, but I do know teams do love to save it in close series like this. If they do force Game 7, you try to ice them up. Atomic back to beast mode. G2 would love to get back to that Game 1 energy, where they're just able to dominate every aspect of the pitch, in the air, on the ground, in the boost game. Cloud9 have taken them to the limit. Like you said, G2 not perfect. Cloud9 punching through.
Catch from Percy, takes it airborne immediately.
Lion.
You can see everything going wrong for G2, but the shot pinballing off the bar and out.
Challenge again, buys some time, but it gives Beast Mode the ball, and they simply are not gonna let Beast Mode have fun for free. However, Beast Mode, he's got the money, and Atomic takes it to the bank.
Thank you, Atomic. Once again, Beast Mode gets it up and over one. Lion Blaze saves it, but saves it off his crossbar. And Atomic, right now, if you're G2, you're hoping it's Atomic that is in that shooting position, because he is starting to heat up.
It's a scary spot now for Cloud9. You have not had a ton of success since taking G2 to match point, and they're coming back with a force. G2 often do. Beast Mode doesn't get that corner boost, but does he even need it? I'll just drop it.
It's a tough decision. I mean, it's booster ball right there, Jorby. If he goes for boost there, he's not going to be able to keep that play on the ball, and he misses the touch. A rare misread from Beast Mode, and it's a goal for Cloud9.
And it would have been okay because Atomic was right underneath it, but guess who's there to take him out of the play? Zaniel. The physical game, they take advantage of a mistouch. You take out the second layer, and you've got yourself a game-tying goal. That has to electrify the Cloud9 half.
Maybe you're starting to worry a bit if you're Cloud9. You've been to Game 7 before. Daniel's zero boost still clears it out to the side. But Cloud9, they've gone the distance before with G2. I don't think they want to go to Game 7 again.
It didn't end well for them last time. Zaniel playing the ball quickly on Atomic. Lion Blaze playing deep. He's got space. How does he use it? Beats the first defender, or attacker. Beats everybody. Zaniel gets a clear out downfield. Only 25 for Lion, but he gets a free touch. The shot weak. Daniel sitting on the wall. And I do think Lion Blaze, maybe guessed Daniel was on that wall, didn't get the low power that he was looking for. Beast Mode will hold for now. Atomic having to avoid Lion Blaze on the attempted bump, and that took him slightly off his line. Daniel's rotated back. It's okay right now for G2. Cloud9 are handing answers to G2 on each of their 50s. They respond with a demo or a bump or a boost steal. Daniel trying to get across. Lion Blaze will have the free touch. He has to buy time, maybe create a moment for Percy. Weak shot, Beast Mode has it.
Well handled from G2 to not panic. Beast Mode taking his time, getting there, letting Atomic stay on the goal line and wait. G2, we know they have the ability to answer the call under pressure. You say the same thing for Cloud9.
They're starting to hold on to the ball in the midfield. Lion Blaze harassing everybody, and Atomic avoids the attack. Unfortunately, when all you do are avoid attacks, well, the other team will just get to win eventually. Percy had that slap off the post on the attempted save, and Lion Blaze ready for it.
So many people on zero there. And Atomic, when he's low on boost, had to use so much time trying to drive around the aggression that it made things awkward on defense. Lion Blaze being such a nightmare. And now G2 are trailing once more, and they could be eliminated if they can't score in this next 1 minute, 20 seconds.
Oh, Atomic, a slight pre-jump, and he couldn't get there. Beast Mode steals the boost, but Lion Blaze is fully up, and he's got the touch. He missed the ball, actually. Free ball for Daniel! Tie game!
Daniel! It was a layup for him, and he's thankful for that. Looked like Lion Blaze might have gotten elbowed a bit, and then Daniel reads that 50, sees the defense coming in. They full panic challenge, and Daniel, cool, calm, collected, picks his corner, and now we see a kickoff threat come out from G2. Beast, what an angle that would have been.
That would have been nasty for sure, but it doesn't go in, and Cloud9 can take a quick breath. Percy actually forces 2 to commit. Lion Blaze, no touch. Maybe didn't like it. You did have 3 G2 players bunched up in the corner there. Instead, let them boom it out. Now Cloud9 get to play with the ball on defense. Daniel deletes Lion Blaze, but it chips over. Atomic has to waste a little bit of time getting back to this ball. And the rest of his boost, Daniel dropping from disadvantage, and he'll just hold for as long as possible. Good job from Percy to not let Daniel dunk that over him. Drive center on the ball, but Daniel's got possession again. And low on the 50, he plays another touch. Weak shot. Percy and Lion Blaze double commit. Lion Blaze falls back on the ball, and Beast Mode can't get a clean shot.
Zanil has to hit this out. Only a small pad, picking up small pads as he retreats. Chance for Atomic. Hard boom, but it's well read by Zanil, who launches it back to G2's half.
Cloud9 are not relenting against G2 after they tied the game. They are pushing as hard as they can. Beast Mode pre-jumping, and he ain't gonna get nothing. Another catch for Daniel, another 50 for Daniel, but that's to Zanil. Lion Blaze also with a ton of boost, but it drops James. Neo Tokyo overtime. Cloud9 golden goal.
Cloud9, G2, and overtime. What a trio that is.
Entertaining for sure. Beast Mode almost stops them right in their tracks. Daniel, 3 boost and no chance. Atomic has Beast Mode behind him, but he doesn't have a lot in the tank. He's got to play it tight. He does. Zanil gets there and weakens anything that they tried to do. Daniel buys some time, but Zanil's already downfield. He'll steal the ball. Atomic has to play him.
G2 have to be clean. Cloud9 just need 1 more goal to get this upset. And there's a demo from behind. Daniel with some space now. Backward pass to Beast Mode. Beast Mode denied. Percy gets a piece of it.
And thank goodness Percy recognized it. Oh my God, Zanil had to get back for a save because Lion Blaze was completely off the line. Atomic still has to play. Beast Mode there. Beast Mode in. G2 do not go down on the Champions Field.
G2 smelled blood in the water. And Atomic makes the perfect play, gets up, threatens the shot, gets the flip reset, and goes for the pass. Beast Mode, not much boost to work with, but he knew that Atomic would take that option if he gave it to him. Be able to grab it.
Outside of the C9 faithful, I don't think nearly anybody gave Cloud9 a real shot at the major, even after their top 4 placement. But it will be really hard to keep them out of the conversation if they can complete this win. G2 looking for 3 straight game wins and to just stay on top of all of North America as they have all season.
Lion Blaze landing a couple bumps already. You're seeing G2 go for the counter. Awkward ball for Percy, low boost. Gets help from Zanil instead. But Daniel will control it. But again, Zanil on low boost, 50s it, hits the ball down, and steals the corner.
So huge because Lion Blaze got the midfield boost as well, and if Zanil doesn't win that 50, he's coming back from a disadvantage. Maybe another G2 counterattack. But Zanil winning 150 keeps Cloud9 in possession. Zanil jumping for it. Beast Mode barely gets there. Atomic no boost. He needs some help. And all of G2 trying to get reset. Percy keeps the touch as tight as he can, and it goes straight back out. Zanil has to stay.
It feels like that might have been the moment for Cloud9 to grab this series by the horns. And now you see Beast Mode getting denied, but that was such a good scoring opportunity. G2 was running on 0 boost, and now Beast Mode up against Lion Blaze.
Lets him play it off the corner. Don't have to be aggressive in the corner. Let him play that into you. Zanil forces the 50 against beast mode. Daniel trying to catch it out. A demo opens up space. Lion Blaze can't shake it across. And beast mode and Daniel getting tied up together. Cloud9 can keep going. Percy won't get a free touch. G2 meet him at the punch in the third.
You must be feeling the nerves. Now a Musty up and over one, but Zanil has been so solid coming from behind, getting those saves as last man, and does it once more for Cloud9.
And he got a challenge to give Percy a chance, but Cloud9 are looking for some kind of possession. Percy may find it here. Shades to Zanil. Back to Lion Blaze, and you saw the pass. He was lining it up to Percy. G2 cut it down.
Daniel wins that corner boost fight. Now it's going to be all up to Lion Blaze. Lion Blaze, and it should get around one, and the lovely 50 will send it all the way across to the other side of the field. Beast mode back to the corners. Zanil's going to trust Lion Blaze to get there. But Lion Blaze had to come from far away. A pre-jumping Daniel. Double commit. Atomic still scores it. Atomic is operating at a completely different level.
Oh, double the commit, James. Double the fun. Atomic going nuclear in this lobby. Beast mode, if he's not getting it done, if Daniel ain't getting it done, I guess Atomic is gonna have to put the team on his back a little bit. G2. What a performance from Atomic. You've been talking about Atomic the last few games. Well, deservedly so, and he continues to deliver for G2. The third sword proves to be a little too fatal for Cloud9. They have a little bit of time left. They're bleeding out, but they could staunch the wound. They could hand them a counter blow. But G2 certainly dodging all of their moves like Floyd Mayweather.
And there's an infield pass attempt. Back to the middle. This may be Cloud9's chance. Zanil had Percy on the outlet, but the shot went right at G2's defense. And now on the other end, Atomic is going to try to slot this. And he does so. Threads the needle to give G2 a 2-goal lead.
The slot machine has straight sevens across the board. Atomic don't need no luck, though. It's all skill on the pool. No one has boost on Cloud9, and G2 are in complete control of the series.
And Atomic is in complete control. He is the puppet master behind it all. And there's a demo. This will be a goal for Cloud9. Lion Blaze with his trademark first man demo.
What better way to get yourself back into a bad game than blowing it all up? Percy getting the free goal, but the physical game has been the name for Cloud9. They stick to it. They keep themselves in the series. 2 minutes left, one to go to tie.
Cloud9 still very much in this game. Big bounce back. See what Lion Blaze can do here on zero. Trying to be patient. Percy, pass attempt out into the middle. Zanil, he commits. Atomic got one bump. Lion Blaze dodges it, but he has barely any boost. Still gets it to the corner and makes Atomic miss, but the pressure's starting to mount.
You haven't been able to shake them off. Beast mode bump and saved Zanil. Holding on by a thread. Lion Blaze cuts hard. Will flip over Atomic. He gets chipped, but he'll throw that chip right back at G2. Percy underneath misses off the bar. A free ball, but Zanil was shading closely, and now he has to just control and hope for the best. Atomic, he's thinking otherwise. Off the post, into the net. Flex your guns, Atomic. 3 goals.
Throw those toppers out on the field. We've got a hat trick for Atomic. Atomic taking matters into his own hands, getting the job done. G2 looked down and out. It was Atomic who stood up and picked up his teammates and has brought them to this point.
Beast mode off the ceiling and the reset denied. No rebound for G2. Percy lobs it back to Zanil. And if they can score, no, the ball bounces back into his nose. He tries to play it away, hoping Cloud9 can get control of the ball. Zanil feeling like he needs to boom it. He saw Beast mode there. Beast mode pulled off. It wasn't enough to give G2 possession. Beast mode without any boosts. Lion Blaze looking for a way in. If they want this, James, they need to leave some time on the clock to get the game-tying goal.
It's Atomic again, threatening and wasting more precious seconds off the clock. Beast mode on the catch, steals the corner. You saw him dribble the ball into the corner boost as well. G2 in full-time kill mode.
Lion's gonna sit right underneath Percy. He'll play it quick. He wins the touch, but they haven't done enough to peel G2's layers off. Percy tries again. Lion Blaze chipping them in front. Cloud9 are just hoping they have any time left on the clock to play here in Game 7. But G2 took control of this after Cloud9 posted their third win. Unable to close it down, G2 come back with a roar, and that is it. G2, oh, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Back to the grand finals.
That was the way to start the day. Hopefully people were up and loud, and if they weren't, well, you better get up and get loud.